Welcome back to Mid-Cap Radar. Well, on the sidelines of the jury of the 20th edition of the India Business Leaders Award, CNBC-TV18 met up with Asian Paints MD and CEO Amit Syngle, and they said that they would be interested in parts of AkzoNobel's business if it's on the block. Also says that the company expects Q3 to be buoyant on the back of a good monsoon as well as a festive season. Listen in.
It's too early to say in terms of what model are they looking, in terms of looking at whether they're looking at anything which is a joint venture or is a divestment. We are not very clear, but definitely I think there are certain parts of the business which are very interesting in terms of what is there. And as we see it, I think in a large industry with some of the smaller players, there is bound to be some consolidation which is going to happen, which is the trend what we are seeing.
So you would be interested?
Definitely some parts of it we might be interested, depending on in terms of the overall environment, given the fact that we have a large share. In terms of what we are permitted, we don't know really in terms of it, but I think it depends on the contours of the real divestment in terms of how it takes place. We saw some green shoots with respect to the rural kind of coming up in a little way, but I would say overall, for instance, even if you look at the whole area of B2B, I think that was doing well. The industrial markets were doing pretty okay to that extent. So I think there were definitely shoots, but overall the demand was a little bit suppressed in terms of what we saw to that extent. But we see that as we kind of go ahead, I think given the festive season and given the good monsoons, a great wedding season, I think things are going to change. Looking at third quarter now, a little bit more buoyant in terms of what is there. So I think good hopes pegged on the third quarter.
Well, a very interesting conversation there with Asian Paints, and they would be interested in acquiring at least parts of AkzoNobel's business. That's a very important development. AkzoNobel reacts to that particular interview from CNBC TV18, as well as Asian Paints too holds out in the green today. But with that, it's all the time we have on this edition of Mid-Cap Radar Mutual Fund Corner, when we return.